Beautiful day to you guys. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to Updates with Precious. It's always a pleasure to bring on a matter them where they hustle inside the country. Oops, my God, it's been a very, very long day and a very rainy day in Lagos State, Nigeria. But here I am to bring on an update of the things and where they share for inside the country. Make I just quickly run on through some kind matter them where they hot well for inside the country. Sharply, make one I just know. So I sure say you don't hear the former governor of Abia State and Senator Ojizo Kalu talk say he no make 1 naira as a governor rather than your own money now you give the state. I sure say you don't hear that one too. I go let you in. And oh, did you hear what Kenneth Okonkwo said about defending the APC? That you cannot defend the APC without sounding foolish or coming off stupid. Oops, wow. Okay, we'll also look at that matter. But beyond all of that, the chief of defense staff don't carry in Kuro, General Christopher Musa. He carry him own Kuro mouth talk say say wetin make Boko Haram start and come strong. Now because of say we them be they defend them be they hide them, they be they protect them. Say if to say they no protect them, say it will not be like that. And that's now one important matter we'll go talk about because as it get to do with terrorism now, as I they talk to you now, matching other don't they where don't carry army chief Oluyode to relocate to Benue State right now with PCOs them. They don't go. Herdsmen killings and attacks. Army Chief Oluyede relocates to Benue with PCOs. And I go let you in on that details. As a matter of fact, soldiers always arrive after gunmen have wreaked havoc on Benue communities. This, according to a lawmaker for inside Benue State. As he talk, say in fact, say the soldiers they never come early. Say now when they don't finish their drama, now they come. APC weaponizing state resources against opposition. And Cardinal Oneye Kodon also talk and say, hey, this is what they call weaponization. Say, why person go dey like this come weaponize poverty? Because God vision for us and God's ambition for us, not be say we go broke. Now making put plenty natural resources for inside Nigeria. It no mean for us to broke. Abi? Okay. Meanwhile, talking about weaponization of poverty, Sheikh Husani don't summer well to El Rufai and Amechi say, look at you, look at you. El Rufai, Amechi, on be architect of banditry, hunger. Ona like this. He don't slam them again. I said, on a lack moral ground to criticize Tinubu. Now waiting they tell the two of them. Haba. Oh wow. Okay, so I get to some good news. As federal government don't begin payment of 44,000 naira minimum wage arrears to ex-core members, people we don't finish already, then pay them the arrears. Oh wow! In case you use USSD for banking services, Asemeka announced the not so good news to you because as they talk to you like this, they don't direct say make them begin deduct your airtime. NCC go begin deduct the airtime. In fact, the service providers will begin deduct the money from your airtime. So, all right, APC wins all 23 Benue local government election petitions at appeal tribunal, and that's not the final court of jurisdiction for that case. So now we say APC now don't carry the whole local government for inside Benue State. No administration for this Nigeria. No administration since the beginning of Nigeria where fit meet the record of Tinubu achievement within 2 years. Nobody. They're not rich. No administration feel rich. They're not fit drum. Who talk this on? Information Minister, Nine Talker. Protect protest rocks Lagos APC Secretariat over Akinsonya's renomination. Why wanna go protest? I'm not a politician. No, I've gained nothing from politics. Or Joseph Carlo declared, then why are you still in politics? Then what thing you don't do for your people? Why you still there in politics? Or that na question. Wait for the ask them. Let me ask you. No automatic ticket for lawmakers. APC don't they tell their people say if you like deport and the camp do anything, no automatic ticket for you. Meanwhile, Dati Baba Ahmed brother Hakim Baba Ahmed don't talk say e don release how 2027 can be won and also how it can be lost. And I like me to pay attention to this so that we'll fit break down the details of this conversation where it gets. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now the matter them be this, and I say make I bring and come on at the mouth. Welcome to the show. Now here we give on a matter them where they hot for inside the country. My name is Precious Inye, and as usual, it's always a pleasure to be with you to bring you all of the hot trees them for inside the country. You know, say no go good, make we not start with things we get to some people the government because we get to talk just before we enter insecurity because insecurity is not so palatable. Abi, should we not start from that one? Let's start from it now. Okay, so maybe we should just start from that one because say people don't talk. We go still enter insecurity, but let's start from that very quickly. As the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, has stated that the achievement of Tinubu's administration is just 2 years. In just 2 years, stands as irrefutable evidence of visionary and courageous leadership. In case you don't understand, he say you see the achievement of Bola Ahmed Tinubu for this same 2 years. Say na achievement will be saying nobody feel match am and nobody feel deny am for just 2 years. As he talk this one, he talk am well. He can't talk am again. He say, in fact, according to the minister, he said, in fact, he talk well. He stress, say, he talk a lot of things. He say, just last week, he also been talk, say, we commemorated the second anniversary of Tinubu's administration with ample proof of its monumental positive impact. He also emphasized that no administration for Nigerian history, for the democracy for Nigeria, don't ever record the kind of sweeping reforms where it be say and achievement where it be say the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't record in just 2 years. He said no preceding government preceding government has ever achieved that what Tinubu administration has achieved in just 2 years. The courage to vanquish the monster of subsidy and the forex rackets. How come Malam they see the $1? Sorry, no vex. Okay. And then the massive road infrastructure, an unprecedented student loan scheme, and the credit core. Indeed, policies that are stimulating confidence in our young population. He talk a lot of things. So, but before I tell you more, make I just go talk with not just a Kalu talk because you know go good. Make I just talk one side, because despite the years of service in politics, Senator Ojo Okalo maintains say he never gained anything for politics like this. Say rather than him they give. In fact, in chronicle how na him you start PDP. How na him money they use start PDP. And how he be saying that he use in money the fund Abia State when he be saying the governor. Abia State was not receiving allocation. I don't want to chronicle the heads of things that happened for Abia State. From the beginning of Abia State, how instead of we didn't have a first lady in Abia State then, or Abia State didn't have a first lady. What we had, or what Abia State had, was what they call Mother Excellency, which is the mother of the governor. Now, what's in Abia State get during Ojo Okano telling? Now, Mother Excellency. Well, beyond all of those, Ojo Okano they talk say, in not make 1 naira from government. He not make any 50 come for granted. Kano served as governor of Abia State from 1999 to 2027. He said he become billionaire. He begin make money from the age of 24. You understand? He talk a lot of things. He said that money now he use join politics. He said he donated 51 about 1 million naira, $1 million to PDP on its during the time when they found them for 1998. Say even give Obasanjo money to that time. So it's just the talk how he used to give people money at that time. He said, I made so much money under 24. I did not benefit anything from being a governor. I brought the money they used in forming the the PDP. As many PDP members, I brought most of the money they used in 1998 and 1999. Asked why he got his money from. He said, that I was a business person. He said they do a lot of business. Say be the largest importer of rice, sugar, and other things. So he get plenty money. For like make you hear just some part of it. He talks apart from him, the other person will fit add more money that period to fund PDP then Atiku Abubakar. Because the rest people were broke. They don't get anything. She not gum their body. They broke. Say now only like Atiku now been get money then because the rest of them no money gone them. I could just go listen to
coalition is there, but we in the APC we are working very hard. We are working very, very, very hard. And I don't see the coalition is not well coordinated.
Maybe because it's the early days.
No, whether it's in later days or early days. And the APC is a very formidable team. And you see people are disappearing from other parties joining the APC. And you can see that we are very, very, very formidable.
The commentary about people joining your party is that they now see it as safe haven for those who don't want to.
No. Let me assure you, all these governors that left their party, all the senators or House of Rep members, President Tinubu have never begged anyone to leave. I can give you an authority. So, I know one that wants to leave. Even the president asked him, stay in your party and run if you want to win. That's the truth. President Tinubu have never. Even when you go to tell him, oh, let's convince these people to come, he said no.
So who are those convincing them?
It's their colleagues.
So is it true then that they are running from something?
No.
to hide?
No.
And
They
have
are
a
running to
safe,
be in the winning party because the winning party is
so
very
that they
important.
cannot be touched.
No, they are running to be in the large party. It's not good to be a small party. You see, in the US,
Is PDP a small party?
PDP is a very small party. If there's any
Really?
party, is any party still
PDP a small party in Nigeria?
I don't see any party called PDP.
That doesn't look like a. Oh, really? It doesn't exist as far as you're
As far
concerned.
as I'm concerned, they are gone.
It's dead.
It's a done business. That is the truth.
What about Labour?
Labor is not in existence. I made so much money under 24 years. So you can.
So you didn't benefit from being a governor?
No.
Like some of your colleagues.
I never benefited. I brought the money they used in forming PDP. Ask any PDP member. I brought most of the money they used in 1998 and 1999.
From what? What was the source?
From my business.
What business was that?
I'm the biggest importer of rice, sugar, importer of confectionaries and all the rest of them. And I was selling petrol.
So you were 28 at the time when PDP was formed?
No, I was not 28. I say at my early age.
Okay. So you brought your personal money?
Money, yes.
To fund
PDP. No, it's not an argument.
Who are those that are witness to that?
Everybody from A to Z.
How much did you put down at the time?
Well, I put a lot of money at the time. By then, dollar was big money. Dollar was $84. I gave President Obasanjo over $1 million to campaign with. I gave the party over 500 million naira to start the party. They were looking for money. The only few people who could have brought money then, it was T.Y. Danjuma, it was Atiku Abubakar. Others had nobody. All those people had nobody to bring. And that is it.
All right, so you don't hear wetin Ojo Kalu talk. And because of this in when he talk, I went digging to even go look at the different state governors, the way they collect money in terms of pension from their states. Now, this one no day for how they use manage their state resources when they been there in charge. Oh. I mean, as they don't come out, the different pension the way be said they collect from their states. I said, make I go check because tomorrow now, maybe the River State governors like Nyesom Wike them, oh, maybe the Akwa Ibom State governors like the Senate President, oh, maybe the governors of Lagos State past and present to fit come talk say, oh, we never make 1 naira for our life before. So now make I say, make I go digging to find on come break down, give on wetin e be say these people then dey earn in terms of their packages wey be say they get. Now, just in case you think say to be governor na just very rewarding thing, make I let you know say wait until you hear wetin e be say the governors dem dey make when they don retire. Now for Akwa Ibom State, we hear say Akwa Ibom State they get 100 million naira for medical. The Akwa Ibom State, which is first, they first passed the bill for 1998. 1998, they provide free medical treatment for ex-governors, their spouses, their wives, ex-deputy governors, and their spouses until the controversial amendment that was done, I think, sometime in April. April, what year now was that? I think that was in April 2014. Thereabouts, now they make the amendment, and now they come shift them small, come amend them small. Come make sure say they too much again. That amendment there was no cap for the expenses. That is a no cop up. So that means if you treat your medical treatment to any level, will be safe. Be now the law said free medical treatment in effect. An ex-governor could spend 500 million naira or more on medical treatment per year. For Akwa Ibom State, 500 million naira or more. With the amendment, however, a former governor and spouse could not spend more than 100 million a year and a former deputy and spouse 30 million. But make I just go to other benefits. Then get annual salary of 100% of what they pay them as governors and their deputy governors. They get accommodation, one house, not below 5-bedroom mansion for either Abuja or Akwa Ibom State, either in Abuja or Akwa Ibom State, for the former governors, and 500% annual basic for the deputy governors. And transport, they get one car and one utility car every 4 years for ex-governor and deputy. That is every governor. That is as Akpabio day now, as maybe Bola Tinubu day now, as Amechi day now, as Wike day now. Every 4 years you go collect. Okay, so this one of Akwa Ibom State, so make a leave them. Furniture, they get 300% of what they pay them annually for furniture. House house maintenance domestic staff But I could just leave them. I know we name all of them. But I can enter Lagos State. So the Lagos State Governor and Deputy Governor Pension Law 2007 provides one of the most lucrative pensions in the federation. The highlight is that the former governor is entitled to 6 new cars every 3 years. You understand? 6 new cars every 3 years, and a house in Lagos and another in Abuja. One house in Lagos, one house in Abuja. It shock you? All right. That's now waiting. It be say Lagos state governors then get to get. Then later a house they also get a house for Lagos. They say the house for Lagos will cost about 500 million, and the one for Abuja will cost about 700 million naira. I mean, no go dey less than that. Now, the former governor and family, spouse and children, both married and unmarried, are entitled to free medical treatment with no cap. That is, every former governor, him, all in children, all in wife, family extension, they go collect free medical treatment to any level, any amount. No cap, no whether it go reach 1 million naira or it go reach $5 million. No, no, no. Another highlight is that the ex-governor is entitled to a cook, steward, gardener, and other domestic staff who are who go deal with them, and all of these people then go pay them, and these people say they go also pay them pension. The state then go pay them pension. You wonder, okay, another benefit: annual basic salary, 100% of annual salaries where the governor they receive, accommodation, one resident house for Lagos and Abuja, transport, cars. In fact, they get 3 cars, 2 backup cars, and 1 pilot car. They hear them? That's 6 cars. Furniture, 300% of which they pay them every 2 years. House maintenance, 10% of annual basic salary. Domestic staff, cook, I don't tell you. Medical, I don't tell you. Security, got 2 SSS operatives, 1 female officer, 8 policemen, 4. I not go feed them and finish. PA got 25% of annual basic salary. Then they go use pay their PAs. Car maintenance got 30% to maintain the car, 30% of their annual salary. Then they go use maintain the car. Entertainment got 10% to use the all one bed. Utility got 20%. Drivers they pay the drivers including pension. Severance gratuity well, back when enter inside River State, because River State no they left out, because this River State on 2012. Now it be say them pass the bill. A former governor for inside the state go get house, just one house anywhere for Nigeria. So it's either go get the house for Port Harcourt, for Lagos, for Kaduna, for anywhere where you like am. And then he go get 3 new cars every 4 years. 3 new cars every 4 years. And there will be free medical care, no cap for the medical care, no matter the amount, for the former governor, in deputy, and their families, which could cover both married and unmarried children when they get. Interestingly, like Lagos, there'll be a cook, steward, gardener, but unlike Lagos, they are not pensionable. I go fit name all of those things, but make I just move enter inside other states. Well, most of the states then for Nigeria, almost all the states then they enjoy this, and I am yet to get a governor when they enjoy from these severance packages. Are they yet to see a governor when they enjoy from this, including Abia State? So it's shocking for Oga Joseph Kalu to come talk, say he never gained anything from government before, saying that rather him be put in. Does it mean that as a governor, he never received pension before? As a past governor of Abia State, he never, collect severance benefits, collect anything. Is that what that means? Well, I just carry these 3 states, give you examples so that we'll move on to other conversations. Maybe in a waiting make people like Kenneth Okonkwo talk this thing where he talk for inside the interview when you get to channels News Central today. Like I just play you snippet. I did a video on it. You can go back to my page after the show to watch the video where you will get the full conversation with Kenneth Okonkwo and the analysis where he side do inside. But for now, make you just watch this snippet on waiting he talk about people where they defend Tinubu administration.
The flattery of sycophants and admiration of fools. There's no way anybody will be praising this government without appearing like a fool. Nigerians became hungry. His own people started shouting, Ebin power. And their response, be patient. Be patient first 100 days. Be patient 6 months. Be patient 1 year. Be patient 2 years. Half of the journey. And they are still asking people to be patient. Are you praising this government? You are doing it on the blood and the graves of people in Benue State that are being massacred every day. As I talk to you, people are dying in Benue State, not because they committed any crime, but because Tinubu is their president. And some people are praising this government. They are doing it on the graves and blood of the innocent Nigerians that are massacred everywhere and every day. You talk about Plateau, you talk about the Northwest, talk about the Southeast, kidnappers are discovered with graves, with people burying people alive. And Tinubu's purported security reports, they don't take such reports, security reports to him for prevention. It is the security report that will help him to take the resources of River State in the name of declaring state of emergency. That's the security report they will see But security reports to bring security to Nigerians, they will not give him. This government has failed. Look at what's happening in Niger State. 200 persons just died. And it is not a situation that is not foreseeable. These things happen every day. You know, when people talk about Tinubu's regime and they say, these problems were there before him.
Many Nigerians, we sometimes exhibit the problem of a lack of memory. We have very short memory. We forget where we started from, and we just start blaming President Tinubu for all the problems that Nigeria is going through. In May 2023, when Tinubu took over the government, there was fuel shortage in this country. People forgot that.
I actually realize that the media and the spokespersons are very unintelligent. Because when you make such statement, you are actually indicting him. Because what you're trying to say is that this government ought to have been aware or is aware of all the problems before coming in. That means they did not come with any solution. Nigeria has more malnourished children than Sudan. Nigeria has overtaken Sudan, a war-torn country, as in malnourished children. If our children are malnourished, that means the failure of this government is moving even towards the next generation.
Hell! What's in the talk? They say the failure of this government, they even move towards the next generation. Remember, say, President Tinubu, they tell us, say, make we manage because we they save for our future, we they save for our unborn generation. But right now, Kenneth Okonkwo, they talk, say, the failure of the government, don't they even affect the next generation? Where go give us those unborn children? Where would they find? So if failure go fit affect them, where the children, where the born children will make us the safe for them right now. That I'm waiting it up. Now talking about Niger State, Peter Obi go visit Niger State, people where the flood affects inside Niger State, and he donates I think about 20 million naira to them to use, commiserate with them, go visit them. And this now about the only politician we don't match down there to say make you just go see first-hand experience of waiting then they face. And talking about hunger, because the way the hunger used day, the way the being power used day, people they shock say the level of hunger. Now, what you make you remember, say the center of the conversation where be say them being get for inside a Mechi birthday. Now, what's in them tag the weaponization of poverty. And as they talk that like that, different people come put mouth talk inside. Nenadi Usman also talk inside. In fact, he talk a lot of things. He say APC, they weaponize poverty to use make sure say they deal with people. Say they weaponize poverty, and she had a lot to say about it. But not just how we talk about them. Even Cardinal Onayeko get to talk about them too. And this now waiting he get to talk. Perhaps he quotes scripture and he look at them from the
when we are talking of Nigeria, we think the whole world is just here. No. What we do know, both in Islam religion and Christian religion, is that God provided for his creation. In fact, according to the scriptures, after God has created, he looked at his creation, and indeed, it was very good. And I'm sure it has been, God created world well, and he has provided for all humanity. The whole human family are provided for. The great Gandhi said it already, that God has provided for the needs of every man under this earth, but he has not provided for their greed. If God has provided for the need of everybody in this world, he has certainly provided for the needs of every Nigerian. Because we have to bring the discussion down to our house. This country, Nigeria, we have enough for all of us to. Therefore, poverty cannot be God's will for us. Poverty is not natural. Poverty is not only a matter of mismanagement of resources, but that is a deliberate impoverization of the people for a purpose, to be able to control them. If that is what it is, then I will say poverty is not only mismanagement, it's not only criminal, it is even blasphemous. You are sabotaging God's intention for humanity. And that means it's not a matter for prayer and fasting. I'm a religious man. It's not a matter for prayer and fasting. It's a matter that those who have taken on the job of managing our affairs should wake up and manage the country in such a way that no child goes to bed hungry. You don't go into politics to make money for yourself. You don't go into politics to impoverish people, weaponize poverty. So I still cannot understand that. As for electoral election not working well, I think we all know the reason why now. The reason is because those who control the electoral process, those who are in government, do not really want us to be the ones to choose who our rulers will be. The whole question of we want free and fair election, that the people who aspire to office should sit down quietly in their homes on election day and wait for the results to come to know whether the people want them or not. If that is not what our political culture is, then we are not even thinking of democracy. We are not even thinking of democracy. Professor Amuta said, when you impoverish people so much, they have now arrived at the situation where they don't even believe, they don't think it is worth their while leaving the comfort of their homes to go and vote. So they stay at home after collecting stomach infrastructure. But is that how to build a great nation in the year 2024?
Of course, no be how to build a great nation in the year 2025. But that thing when you talk about waiting politicians, they do the fact that they don't want to, give us good electoral reform. You know why? So that they not go create a reform where be say go make it difficult for them to come back to power. Perhaps that is actually the truth. Because waiting again will be the big deal for person where they government to make sure say it serve in people so well and create laws, reforms will go better for in people. It just they sad saying that the situation we would be that. But here waiting Oga on a talk for inside that matter. But I would like make we move enter inside security issue now because things to talk about security plenty well. As I dey talk to you, you know say we don't do small politics more. Good make we enter inside politics. I mean, for just finish the hunger issue them at once because Shehu Musa don't blast air fire and Mechi because of this hunger issue. So we could just finish them at once. Senator Shehu Sani say the former governors of Kaduna State and River State, Nasir El-Rufai and Rotimi Amechi, have no moral rights to criticize President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Say they not get the moral rights to criticize them. Alleging that they were architects rather of banditry and hunger in Nigeria. How? While accusing them of hypocrisy and selfish political motives, the former lawmaker who represented Kaduna State Central took a swipe at them for blaming Tinubu's policies for rising hunger in the country. In fact, he talked a lot. He said, both Erofai and Amechi have no moral ground to criticize the current administration as they failed to address the same challenges when they were in power. Now, wetin make I dey talk this one? I say, could it be saying they try subtly address waiting and APC? Once one of the founding fathers of APC talk, Fubara, when talk say the bandits you see today are freedom fighters, are be people fight the militants or so we will bring from Sahel region, from Sahel countries. Could it be that that's what he's addressing? Because they don't become bandits now. We don't they prescribed as terrorists. So could that be what he's addressing in that conversation? Because he did say quite a lot. He said Erofai and Amechi should bow their heads in shame. They are the architect of the banditry, poverty, and hunger that they now pretend to lament. During their tenure, they did nothing to solve these issues, and they now cry foul simply because they have been left out of current government. There is nothing wrong with criticizing a government, but when such criticism stems from personal disappointment over missed appointments rather than genuine concern for the people, it becomes dangerous. In fact, it gets a lot when you get to talk about it, but make I just bar break inside that matter. Make I enter inside insecurity will be the matter where it be say part of this APC carry bring inside the country. Because remember, saying that dental law say the bandits are what we see today. Now people will then bring from Sahel countries to come help them win election. And as they don't come help them win election now, how they want use go, we don't know how to portray them. So now wait till make Asimoko enter inside this case we get to do with insecurity. As insecurity don't dey well like this inside the country, the chief of army staff, especially for inside Benue State, where be say people they complain. In fact, make I even tell you wetin a lawmaker for inside Benue State talk. Lawmaker representing APA for inside Benue State House of Assembly, Abu Umoru, he don't lament the delay in response of security agencies to series of killings inside the state. As he dey talk am for inside interview with Arise Television, he say security agencies often say every time that they arrive late after it be say the headsmen don't kill people, burn houses, scatter things where they don't commit, destroy the community rage, and that time they come. He said the security officers are always arriving at the scene when the headers are gone. When we cry for help, nobody is there. Say now when the headers then don't do everything what they want to go back. So it can't be like say if they plan where they inside because why can't you come on time? That now we say they talk. Then citing Sunday attacks in I think were west and upper local government areas of the state, Mr. Umaru say it took soldiers in neighboring community 2 hours to arrive the scene. Mr. Umoru stated that we have soldiers in a community not far from where the attacks happened on Sunday, and they were not there when this attack happened. It took them over 2 hours after the perpetrators left the community. This is not the first time, maybe not the second or third time. Kidnappings on the farm, road raping of our mothers and sisters is ongoing every day for inside Benue State. This is happening in a state with anti-grazing law, open law, and we don't know what is happening. My community and constituency are helpless. About 40 people have been killed in coordinated attacks by herdsmen in West local government area on just this Sunday way past. 40 human beings. 40. Now, the state governor, Reverend Father Hyacinth earlier, in a statement on his Twitter handle, condemned the attack as usual, saying these killings are unacceptable. And as your governor, I will not sit idly while our communities are turned into killing fields. Following the attack, the police command in the state had relocated area commanders and tactical teams to upper and west local government areas. But as I talk to you right now, the Chief of Army Staff, COS, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oloyede, he don't talk, say himself they relocate to Makurdi State right now because it be like saying Benue will leave now. Sake of this kind of insecurity where they happen because how Ingo fit dey there as chief of staff make people they suffer this kind of level of insecurity. Now the Benue State capital now they ain't saying one day oh this one because of the way we be saying they keep people anyhow herdsmen they keep people. Now the killings which is becoming almost a daily occurrence has left many dead, several others injured and maimed, and other, of course, several houses burnt and many families displaced. Now, he talked this one. Now, sources further said that, in fact, for inside Benue State, a lot of things don't happen. So, the COS, they say Ingo hold strategic meetings when they reach there with all operational and unit commanders to brainstorm on the way forward, as well as review the ongoing operation with a view to end the killings. Now, why would they talk about this one? Make I quickly tell you. Waiting Ibi say a young army officer talk, a confession where a young, in fact, not be confession, a ranting where a young army officer rant about these killings. Them. In fact, they say the guy said that they set up their own life, say that they set them up for this killing where they say they happen. Say because now them their heads them, like the chief of army staff, like the chief of defense staff, them now say that then they set them up. They didn't do anything about the killings. Watch out and hear waiting in get to talk because it's really very shocking.
Use una hell, una no go use the book again. All the whole una go say army work na by book, but once you reach money, una go dey use una hell, una no go use the book again. All the whole soldier benefit when they for inside the book, una don't sit down on top. Only una they enrich all the whole benefit. But if you reach work, una go push the other and arm may go do the work. But if you reach money, una go dey silent. At that time, una tell the go meeting. Una say a soldier life in no reach una. Go to other countries. Go to others. See their officer, they are having a good relations with their subordinates. When I go to Burkina Faso, I see a whole officer who is commanding the operation ground. He's eating in the same train, not be play to train when they say something for Nigeria. He's eating in the same train with their subordinate. But in the Nigerian army, a private soldier, a sergeant cannot even eat in the same table with a second lieutenant. Una they form high. That's why our problem they form high. Other rank are ready to do the work in this Nigerian army. But the officers are the problem we are having. They are the one subdued, they are the one blocking the progress of the victory. I say the army, the victory is by God alone. If you cannot work for yourself, do you think God will come down to come and help you? I'm saying this. Soldiers are suffering. Soldiers are not getting any benefit in the system. Any soldier who injured from being where Meduguri or any state, take it down to 44 in Kaduna, they know they take good care of that soldier. They plan to, if you get any bullet injury, they plan to cut your leg. And that your leg, in order to cut, they will cut them. So that you go just damage for life. And the money when federal government, the health insurance go they break for that your treatment. The officer when they do for 44 and they chop the money. The drugs when the health insurance go they break for soldiers when they not there all right. Now they go come they sell them for soldiers again. Which kind of organization be Nigerian army self? Which kind of organization? Nigerian itself. So why can't we say other rank now don't become slave trade under their country, under their own uniform, under rank can't be slave to officers? Why can't we say what they go they do to slave from who come from another country? They can't they do them to a citizen of the Nigeria who stand to be a selfless service to his our nation. Go to 44. May you see how the life of soldiers they for there, how they suffer there. A soldier get injury. If that soldier not get in your money for account, that soldier if they quit die. Now mostly what they kill soldiers, now be that. Because if any soldier get accident today, he injured today, Nigerian army is not taking care of that soldier. Now that soldier go to take care of himself. It happened to me. It happened to my colleagues when they sit there for the system now. Any soldier when get, if you are a soldier, you are ready to injure or you injure yourself mistakenly. Now your salary, you take it yourself. Army officers no go care for you. It don't happen to me. I know where I enter inside the MROS. They don't give me better. They give me 1 year medicine. Why are they see medicine? I asked the woman, I said, what are those medicine when they did there? So he said they are meant for officers. Now insurance they bring them. They insure officer. They insure me. They come they give me roadside medicine. Now what did they happen for people for 44 be that? Any soldier when he injured during the fight, that soldier now money till they treat himself. No be army government they treat them or anything when they come from the health insurance officers now they chop everything. Soldier go they use their money. I know of my friend who just get injury now, he still gets surgery now. Is my colleague, the same community. Now him mama they send money from village to Ram. May they join the one when they have made they buy drugs, they treat himself for that 44. Wicked Nigerian army officers. Idiot. We no go better for now. I talk am again. I say commanding officers of the Nigerian Army, not the whole officers in Nigerian Army. Both commanding officers, not commanding officers. So far you be officers. So far you say now God go punish you now for na bad work. Now be problem of the country. I say now God go punish you now. Now me talk am. Any officer when they see my face, when no me, I say me now me talk am. I say God go punish you now. Now me talk am. Look my face well. I dey fear now. Now God go punish you now. Since you say this Nigeria go fall, una no go fit stand as the military to make sure that we now make a good Nigeria so that other country go they point hand to our country, to our securities. That look at them. Nobody make example with our army or our military or our security. All of una now how to go and buy houses in foreign land, millions dollars, and una they enrich una children and una they enslave the citizens of this country who stand to come and serve his country as a soldier. Una they use them as a slave. I say, now God go punish you now. Now me talk am, now God go punish you now. I talk am, guys, now God go punish you now.
So the painful thing about this confession with this army officer make now is a small time and I'm in IBC go face like this. So by the time you know they go face court martial or something like that, like kill him now. Now they kill him. Say how dare he insult his elders for inside army. You not supposed to stop this kind of thing out of annoyance. But person will be say that they treat like this. Why he no go fit talk out? Which kind of respect what would they get when you be say no go fit talk out? Now where he be say him himself, General Christopher Musa don't carry him mouth, can't even confess. Talk and say what he make Boko Haram start and come so and because of say them been the pamper Boko Haram, them been they protect them. Maybe people need to protect Boko Haram again. You don't forget cases where it be say state governors go say then there are people them through operations then catch bandits or then catch Boko Haram. Phone call go call say me they release them from Abuja or from powers that be. Not for this administration, no, it doesn't happen for other administrations. Phone call will call say make them release them. People where be say don't burn villages, kill people, rape small children, burn houses, maim people. You go say make them release them. Why would this soldier not be this angry? And are these the kind of people where would they pamper at the end of the day? Oh yeah,
it's when we come together to uphold this that this country will thrive, not allowing the enemy to break into gaps between us. Boko Haram started because we protected them. They started as a small group, and if it had been nipped in the bud, we probably wouldn't have gotten to where we are today. The Lakrawas came in, we brought them in, and we said they are our friends and their families until they started attacking us. The message here is when you grow a monster, he grows beyond you and wants to take more from you. So we must learn to say no to monsters. Any evil one that means by planning any evil against this country must never ever be supported, because it is the silence of the majority that gives them that opportunity to grow to who they become. The people must be part of the solution. I always want to remind people that the citizens, that the terrorists survive within the communities. If we allow them, they will thrive. If we disallow them, they will never survive. First and Second World War was very clear. When citizens stood up against the enemy, they didn't give them food, they didn't give them fuel, because sometimes you sit down and think, 16 years we'll be fighting Boko Haram, how have they been surviving? Who has been funding them? These are questions we should ask ourselves. Where are they getting the fuel they're getting? They're getting from us. We have commercial drivers that will go and take full tank, go out, go and siphon fuel and give them. Sometimes they have pre-arranged locations. They siphon fuel in jerrycans, dig holes and drop it and phone them and tell them where the fuel. These are the people that keep them going. So why are we doing this to ourselves? What is the motive? Are you going to be happy if your country fails? You want to be a refugee or an IDP somewhere else? Those are questions we must be able to ask and answer.
All right. Okay, so you don't hear waiting Oga Christopher Musa talk. I go begin open phone lines, my begin here from one waiting on a think about waiting they happen for inside insecurity for our country. Phone lines don't open. If you call the WhatsApp line 0817 0294077, or you click for the link within inside the pin post, make your worker enter inside the studio to join me. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Hello, Precious.
Sir?
Yeah, you see what that soldier is. You already said it. They will just martial that guy if he's still in the army. But if he's not, they know how to get him, because they will turn the whole thing that he's insulting the army.
Yes. They're not going to look at the complaint when you complain, no.
Yeah, and this thing has been, he's not the first person that said it. Majority of them, all these young officers have been saying this. And you can see the reason why. The time Barrister Darlington was saying, the army chief, one of the army chiefs said that the Southeasterners doesn't want to join the army.
Yes.
You can see the reason why. No evil man, Southeastern is so stupid to go into such a thing without them not being recognized or not getting the welfare or whatever they're supposed to get. You just only send them there to slaughter them. And what the insecurity in Nigeria is something that they can stop within a but the people that are behind all these things, they know themselves. And that man is just calling them out. The person that is going to Benue or Makodi to go and live, why living in Makodi? Is there anything happening there in Makodi? He's supposed to go to the local government, the rural area where and they pitch in a tent.
Oh, you don't say those places not they developed. How can a whole army officer not stay in the developed place?
Yeah, but they normally go there, isn't it? Yeah, they will paint their tent there, then he will go there, stay with the battalion, those fighting there, spend the night there. Nothing will happen to him. They will defend him at the end of the day. After all, Prince Harry and they went to Afghanistan, isn't it? So that is the thing. That is the thing that when you Precious, you see. Sometimes sometimes I don't like listening, because if you say you will not listen, you don't know which news to listen. When you turn over to listen to the UK news, there will be the only thing you'll be hearing there is Naju Farage, immigrants and the rest of migrants and the foreigners did it. You talk to Nigeria to listen to Nigerian news. Think, okay. You will be hearing even the worst one. You don't even know which direction to go. You just talk in the middle. Yeah.
Sorry.
So just look at that. And how many people? The priest, the Reverend Father. I don't know whether maybe the holy water is already full his mouth, that he doesn't know what to say again or what to do again. Because this thing, I have never had that man or anything that the man commissioned. I don't know what the man is doing in Benue.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Okay, so you don't reach time one, I will pay on a tight too for the conversation. So kindly click on the like button, subscribe. If you never subscribed before, like this page, and of course share the post so that we'll continue to inform people on things that happen for our country. Hello, good evening and welcome.
No, Precious. Good
Sir,
evening.
welcome. Good evening. Welcome. What's your name, sir?
How
Where
are
are you
you
calling?
doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Very well. How about you?
I'm good, good. My name is T.Y. They call from US.
You're welcome, Mr.
I
T-Y. Go
don't
ahead.
hear all the things where you talk. This one, they fully loaded. Though.
Thank you.
So the Minister of Information, they talk, say, waiting Christopher Musa, they talk, na lie. Waiting on Iko, they talk, na lie. Waiting Kenneth Nkonkwo, they talk, na lie. And other people, they know something they talk.
Why you be among everybody where you go first respond to? Now the Minister of Information, oh, now you go respond to first.
Because the one where he talk now, he sweet me pass. He say pump price don't come down to 400.
Hey, talk a lot of things. So he say nobody don't meet the kind of target where this or Tinubu don't perform. Performance when you don't perform for the history of Nigeria.
Yes,
Nobody
now.
don't do it.
They talk true now. I hear say food prices don't come down.
Yes,
Everybody they
yes,
rejoice for Nigeria.
yes.
Inflation don't come to single digit.
No,
Bandit, terrorism, all of them don't end. So everybody they jolly. Nigeria don't become Dubai. Lakarawa, Mahmuda, all of them, Boko Haram, all of them don't come out. So our country don't do better now. That's not the same thing we you talk some months ago. They think say people no get sense. They know they hear what thing they happen. We know they see what thing they happen. We know get people there where they tell us what thing they happen. Make you help me ask them why they lie to themselves.
I know if you ask them more.
Ask them.
As you ask them like this, they
You
go
know
hear
ask
you.
them.
They go answer you now. As you don't answer, they don't hear like this. They go answer you. Now me, they whine me. They whine me. You one day where you there for you. You one day for where you there for US. They send me message for Nigeria. Eh?
What kind of country is that where they go see truth, they go they talk lie? If everything good, why Christopher Musa they go Benue?
Not be crazy. Not be crazy for mission now. Although you there, na the chief of army staff they go Benue. No be Christopher.
Okay, chief of army staff.
Mm.
Why Zulum they talk? Why Zulum they cry? They talk. Say they help. Why the governor of Benue they cry? Say water don't pass Gary. Why all of them they talk that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah, sorry, no vex. I
don't understand that kind of thing.
I will tell you good news yet. I will tell you good news now next year. No vex.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Maybe want them from you. Want them very well.
The one where you want don't do. They don't hear that one. They don't hear. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Mike FIFA day for my backyard. Mike FIFA, just hold on there. Make I just let Nigerians know that they find good news. Make I give them good news. As the bringer of good news that I am, I say make I tell them. I say the federal government don't start the payment of 44,000 naira minimum wage arrears to former members of the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC). The commencement of the payment fulfill an earlier promise to tied to the recent upward review of the core member salary from 33,000 naira to 77,000. So we don't give them that 44 we don't top. Those of them we don't pass out and they don't receive the money. They don't pay them. They don't say this government na talk na do as they talk up. That's what they do. But I say make I also tell on I say man I not vex in case they use USSD services. You know that 737-191, all those kinds in 919, all those kind codes them. So NCC now don't direct the banks and say make them deduct from your recharge card. They go to deduct them from your recharge card directly now. Okay, that one. The news I say make a balance and both good and not so fantastic news. You win some, you lose some, or you pay some, you pay taxes. I mean, you collect money, you pay taxes. Mike FIFA, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Precious.
Sir, how you dey?
How you dey?
I dey like this now. I dey as I dey. How you
This
side?
now this thing you they call good news. This thing where you talk now. Now you they call good news.
44,000, Alawi. What are you saying? For people we don't
44,000.
forget the money. We don't forget the
Wait
money.
now. After this thing now, you go check how many people will go receive them. You know, say you get as our team they be. You understand? Okay, all this one where be say sometimes they go borrow money. Say then they do waiting cash transfer, waiting. That thing just the way then they use iPhone money. Because they don't get data. You don't know how many people where they give. They will just talk them. They feel give like 4 people. They go share the other one. So what did I want to talk? I just the pity for our military men, especially the junior officers. Those ones they hear them. government go do budget, then go bring out money, say them don't vote billions for security. That billions where them vote for security, you know, go see better, then go carry chakabum. They go fight people where they carry better gun. So how they fit succeed? And again, be say before these people, you get the day, it be like saying that for your show, where one talk say, then they sabotage their effort. Say sometimes before they even go, those people don't get information, call them ambush.
Yes, no.
If they just come, they go just wipe them. And this government now, they go catch terrorists. They go catch terrorists. They go carry them. Come say don't repent. Carry and go join for military. That one go deal with the military. They give Boko Haram information as they go take come operate. So Nigeria is just a joke. And they for FC Federal Capital Territory Minister. You know, say anytime where we can come out, if person do something, go just go gather press, then go sit down, go sit down like king, then go they talk. Now they see and say we can they react to waiting people they talk. But the truth will be say, no be we can they do, we can don't. I don't want to mention word, we can don't, but people don't know. Eh?
Don't do it. Don't.
We can don't, but people don't know. Every small thing, we can go just gather people. If they insult, that is where I'm going to talk. I'm going to mention weekend name. I'm going to mention weekend name. I'm going to talk say people are hungry. A person where I'm going to single out na Tinubu. Waiting concern weekend. Anybody will talk anyhow. We can all get one single friend again. All in friends mean and the person, me and person they talk here yesterday. They tell me say weekend they come out for quit away south they finish 2030 something I'll be waiting saying they come out to contest president. Saying that the more you look when they do for your state, now you go come do for Nigeria. When this one now when don't create enough enemies.
Una sabi forget now which enemy? Something all of una go forget na. Nigerians will get short memory. Now go forget na.
This my head be like head we go forget something. Tell me who.
Now you be that now.
Tell me whom we can never insult. You know say so in the do like say na normal habit. You understand? You don't get anything, and the Tinubu on they come. You go see them very soon now because no be waiting we can plan for Rivers State 19 Tinubu do. We cannot like that state of emergency. But when that way Tinubu do and we can come there, say make Fubara come back, come be like say make people think say 9 day in charge, 9 Tinubu make him do them. Now Tinubu don't tell and say him get brain pass him. Him don't use we can do that in and that administrator now they work. He's reporting to Tinubu. He don't even send Wike. So we do now. Anything say, baby, yes now.
Who you say not send Wike? Who they recommend the people for and win that point? Not be Wike they recommend them for.
If you install me, if you like, bring 1 million people, make I put them for my government. That one no be anything. The interest no na money, none be the interest. People were input there. Now political appointment where they give them, and then go still they report to that man where put them there. So now their location might be the problem, and now this thing will cause problem between Wike and this Fubara. So Wike one day in charge. Now person way pass and now don't collect everything, and if Wike no respect himself tomorrow, Tinubu go just sack him because he own no be electoral position, he own appointment, he can be fired any day. So if you like now when still hold power, make him try make peace with people. Make him know they create enmity because one day now we can no go there here forever. And 9 children now go to be all these things. He know they think that way. I beg.
Okay, so as you don't talk about that now, say make I just tell you sharply now. Say as you just mentioned and now, say Fubara don't visit President Bola Tinubu, but so they talk to you now. Then they on a visit where they say you go see the president onto 1 or 2 conversations. Not be okay Wike. Remember, say Wike they vex.
Now what I tell you now?
I think I had that video because Wike is angry that he has not come to see him since.
Fubara don't go to Ishimini. So no be Wike, no be anybody again. Fubara we prefer to work with Tinubu. You understand? And if in the work with Tinubu now, if in blend with Tinubu, we can go fit control them again. And if Fubara they with Tinubu now, if we can mess up, Tinubu go just sack him. And if Tinubu sack Wike today, Wike's political career don't end. What in go contest again? We are Queen State. When go contest now for River State, when go contest. And see what you place will be River State. One go cause problem for Shane across river. When one say make them go receive them, make them receive them there, make him cause problem with the governor where they there. Now in get problem with Shei Makinde, Abi. In get problem with everybody. He gets some way their own they know now.
Invest you know, say them be
And now
people.
what I tell you now? No be G waiting they call themselves G waiting
G5.
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 So that's what they do. That one in life now.
The big five governors.
Every small thing go balance like king. They invite journalists. Journalists go there. You go just the talk.
And then if you ask them any kind of question, when you ask them, say, "Wow,
you go just the talk to them. You they talk to them like say them the small picking. You know, you go ask them question. If you want to ask again, you go say, wait. You know, go talk, you go collect them for your mouth, talk. They talk to them like say them be kindergarten. I beg, Nigeria, I just they pray. Make that country good.
So buy on that post and this thing, say, just they start to also explaining, say he come visit him. And they somehow say this one happened just after a day we be say Wiki talk the things the way he talk. This not the picture of him and this not the tweet. He say Governor same Fubara of River State is now on suspension from office, visited President Bola Tinubu in Lagos on Tuesday.
They don't they blend now, they don't they reconcile. And this thing now, where Fubara they do now, go the vest Wike. Because
why go better?
No. Wike they give us impression. You understand? Say na who waiting they happen for rivers.
Yeah, say 9 day grand.
Wike for like, even if Fubara go meet Tinubu, Wike go like make it come be where go carry and go. You understand? Make people see saying they help him. But this one now, when we Fubara now they go work with Tinubu, this one you go see say Wike no go there relevant again very soon. And if eventually this one is restored,
you think say the president go really fit straight Wike like that? Understanding say Wike don't even talk and say na him go chair the president's second term
forget that one. You know, say Tinubu. Wait now. Tinubu go still keep Wike. Tinubu go use Wike contest for 2027. You understand? And after that time, Tinubu knows he know the contest for anything again. He go use Wike. Wike go as usual now. Go do abracadabra for him. But I know now he go take do this one because everybody now don't open eye. And they know today that strong again for rivers. Everybody the best.
Who tell you?
So you know when in there,
who tell you?
You say what it? No,
who
now
tell you
for election, now you go no be people, no be people where they come do Babiala for where they collect from them. No, now when the election reach, because that time when him be governor, now that time when he get power. You understand? Now he get some political appointees way from River State, whether commissioners or House of Rep members or even senators, where they now all of them get interest. Because that time when we can be governor, now we can get all of them. They make mouth. I bought form for senators. I bought form for these people. I bought form for this. Make him come again now. Make we see what thing will happen. And after 2000 and Tinubu gets sense past all of them. Then they see and say, no, what thing they do. Tinubu go use, you know, say many people for APC they vote for Tinubu.
Yes. Yeah.
Because
that's the problem we get.
Especially people who work in just abandon them. They use people we know their party. We even people we insult them. You understand? So we can Tinubu the fee say which we can say we can get grounds for PDP, saying go feel convince people. And the Tinubu one we can go enter APC, but not now. Now after 2027, in go APC. In one day PDP.
He want to put PDP for grade finish, still the floor before he enter.
In talk now. You know, say he use jazz, hold all of them for PDP. Nobody they talk. Nobody they talk. If you talk, he will insult you.
You don't
And
challenge
some
them
people,
now. You don't
some
challenge
of
them.
some of them where they PDP, they go talk say if they remember saying we can insult them, they go keep quiet. They they go see truth. You know, go fit talk. You know that kind of thing. So Tinubu want use them. If he use them finish, we can they useful again. He go just dump on one day. Now what in the do because Tinubu they mean you don't see what in do governor of Lagos State. That one, that one.
Omo. Now you just a smile with other people, oh, but just see and just pass them jejely. Go
Hmm.
ahead, the shake
And
of
that's as in do as in do that's
you shock
small.
'em.
I just shout, he shock you. That guy looking hand.
But that's
Nah,
not fair.
forget
But
people
that's not
wait
fair.
after 2027, you go see many people where Tinubu go drop. Now that time you go see the real Tinubu. So forget this man.
Now
They know
that
what
time
they
Nigerians
do.
themselves go also see the real Tinubu, so make you know say no be
And
easy on us. Too.
after Tinubu, we can no be anything again. We can no be anything again. So if you know, make him try now, they reconcile with him don't step on many people. Who I go call?
Not true.
Rotimi Amechi, waiting be this man, Odele,
All the way.
all of them, Jonathan, Jonathan wife. Who we can never insult? I beg.
Thank you so much, Mike FIFA. I appreciate
Thank
you.
you so
Thank you very
much.
much. Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, Nigerians. Make us see what I will give them more updates. Well, I don't give another update, and I don't see him say Governor Fubara visits the president, and that just done day. So we look forward to seeing what's going to happen. You know, say we talk for inside in press conference yesterday. I didn't want to give details of that press conference because I just felt like it was just one too many, and it was becoming boring having to hear him order and lord people around during the press conference. So I just feel like not to give it credit because in that press conference, when they asked him question concerning Fubara, he talks. He said Fubara never even come talk anything. Say after the first visit to Fubara makes, say Fubara never come back to him. And then when he was also asked if I should be that you then say Fubara come hold your leg, beg you, tell you sorry. He said no, that did not happen. That Fubara did not hold his leg. So that means that gist about say Fubara holding leg, the beg and the cry, it was actually a lie. It wasn't true. So he said that like say Fubara no ever hold the leg at any time. And then but he did say that Fubara really betrayed him because Fubara knew he had political enemies, people who wanted him down to bring him down. And he went to go and align with those people who wanted to bring him down to help them to bring him down. And that's his pain. So it's as if a son knows that armed robbers or assassins are after his father, and you went to go and encourage those assassins to come and shoot your dad. So say the thing the pain and boy was saying no, how you go use forgive that kind of thing because it is very painful. It's like betrayal with the another level where be say for Baraduam and the thing the pain body well. So he did complain a lot. And it's crazy that he made that complaint yesterday. And as of today, Fubara go visit President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu accept him because one thing is to seek permission to visit the president. Another thing is for the president to give you audience because the president no give you audience, nothing will make you do there, come snap picture with him. So for the president to give Fubara audience, what do you think it means? What do you think say it mean as the president give Fubara audience, come full and stay, even full and snap picture? What do you say it mean? Well, I would like hear from you. Don't forget, make you pay your title. I beg, like and share. Subscribe to another one be your share, be your title. I beg. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. That's your title that you pay to us. But then let's move on. I told you guys that in Benue State, APC wins all 23 Benue local government election petitions for inside appeal courts, appeal tribunal. So as it be like this, so nobody could contest them again. The local government for inside Benue State, the APC don't carry them like that. So that's what you take big. And then still speaking about APC, residents of Igondo, Ikontu local government development area, LCDA, stormed the Lagos State All Progressives Congress APC secretariat in Ikeja to protest opposing Lasisi Akinsonya's renomination for another term as chairman. They say why they go nominate them? Not the primaries, oh, na nomination. Not did you hear that nomination? And the protesters were seen with placards and banners, voiced their dissatisfaction with Akinsonya's leadership, citing that what they described as a lack of progress in the LCDA under his administration. Say that LCDA never developed under administration. Their grievances extended beyond Akinsoya as they also criticized former Interior Minister Rauf Beshola and APC chieftain Enilolubu, okay, and all that. Now, just to remind you, say those areas around Igondo, Ikotun, Alimosho, as it were, na places where it be say na Aregbeshola stronghold that time there those days. Now, very, very strongholds then be that. Now, him be the guy way they in charge of those areas then those days. Before Incon become minister, when get appointment for Buhari administration. So that means a lot of politics is going down in Lagos State. Well, we're here to see how far it will go. Meanwhile, APC don't they tell people them lawmakers and for National Assembly say no automatic ticket for them. So in case you think say you'll get automatic tickets, don't worry, no go happen again. I wanted us to dissect this conversation by Dr. Baba Ahmed's brother, but I think I'll leave it for another day, maybe on Friday or so, when my guest, maybe tomorrow or Friday when my guests join me, we'll go dissect and talk about them. Or Thursday, Friday, when any of my guests join me, we'll go dissect and talk about them because he did speak extensively on ways where BC they go feel win 2027 election and ways where if they feel lose them. And I for like make we listen to them very well, analyze them, dissect them so that we go learn from them. All right. So I did look forward to us having this conversation by the weekend, if possible. All right. I'd like to say a big thank you to all of us for joining the conversation today. Thank you for dropping your thoughts, your conversation in this conversation, and sincere apologies that I started late. It took me a lot of time to prepare the videos that I needed to use today. You know that this work is not easy. I'm yet to get people to join me or help out, but as soon as I employ people, I'm sure that would have more stable timing because I'll have more hands to help me. But for now, it's a bit difficult to juggle this, juggle my main job, and then also family and all of that together because I'm human too. So I appreciate your patience and your understanding. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I'll see you again tomorrow evening, God willing. Whatever happens, protect your mental health because Wahala may be finished. Stay calm. God bless you. See you.